One of my favorite things to do in this channel is to break myths that people have in their minds about certain credit cards. When I first start seeing the Venture X coming into YouTube and everybody talking about it, my personal feelings about Capital One start kicking in, and I said that one day I will make a video that will destroy this credit card in the minds of everyone. Let's see how I did. Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. If this is your first time to the channel, we're talking about credit cards, points, finances, and travel. If this is something that interests you, please like this video, subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Guys, every like, every subscribe helps me to continue doing all this research, so you don't have to. Thank you. So Capital One is a bank and a credit card company that left me completely uninterested in the past few years. It was the second credit card I ever got after my American Express Blue Cash. I got the Quicksilver, the version with the annual fee. And when I asked Capital One after my finances got into order to upgrade into a Quicksilver with no annual fee, they refused. So I canceled that credit card and I never looked back to Capital One. But for the past 3 years, I've seen Capital One making moves into getting into the credit card game, and especially the travel credit card miles game. So it's very interesting. The Venture credit card that came a couple of years ago left me uninterested, especially when compared to something like the Chase Sapphire Preferred or even the Reserve, I would say. And then the Amex credit cards. But lately, the Venture X came in and things look like they have changed. That made me think, okay, we did a comparison video between the Chase Sapphire Reserve, the Amex Platinum, and the new Venture X. But I wanted to see how Venture X compares within the ecosystem of Capital One. And let's see what I found out, and we'll come back to wrap it up. So the cheapest version you can get of any Venture credit card is the zero annual fee Venture One that has 20,000 points after spending only $500 in 3 months. That's a $200 value, more or less. You can always transfer these points to travel partners. Maybe you can get more, but we'll stick to 1-to-1 ratio for these examples. So yeah, after getting the sign-up bonus plus the spending you're doing on the highest multipliers, which is the 5x, it's gonna give you $225, which is 44% return. And as you see, this is the best return for the first year as a return on spend, percentage-wise. The second is the classic Venture that has a $95 annual fee. It offers 60,000 points after spending $3,000 in 3 months. The multipliers are a little better. We still have that 5x. And 2x on everything else instead of that 1.25 on the Venture One. That's not enough though to give it a big boost in my opinion, especially for $95. But yeah, I mean, you're getting 27% return. Not bad, not bad. The Venture X, 100,000 points after $10,000 spent in 6 months, 10x on hotels and rentals with the portal, 5x flights portal, 2x on everything else, $100 DSA pre-global entry, unlimited visits on the Capital One lounges, with, as of this recording of this video, I think it's only one in Texas, so kind of useless, but it does have the priority pass, $300 travel credit, yeah, and the Harris President's Circle, if that's something that interests you. But yeah, overall you're getting about $2,100, almost 22, and the return on spend is 21%. So yeah, things percentage-wise doesn't look very good for the Venture X, but still, after paying the annual fee, you're left with almost $1,800, which is incredible. So I always like to put the percentage as the return on spend and the actual amount, because sometimes it makes sense to see. Sometimes, you know, you have something that looks huge, but based on your spending, it doesn't look that great. But yeah, I mean, 21% is still excellent. What I like to see though is what happens in the second year and every year after. You will notice here on the first year that I didn't add the 10,000 points that the VentureX offers, because this starts from the second year on. Once you renew your credit card, you will be getting that 10,000 points. So year two, we have an imaginary budget as always, $3,000 on groceries, 3 on gas, 3 on restaurants, and 3 on travel for a total of 12,000 points. And yeah, we see how things are turning around now. Venture 1, 2%. Classic Venture, 3%. Venture X, 6%. And here comes the big thing about the kind of 6% that this Venture X represents. Guys, when we're talking about returns, many times we talk about American Express, for example. And American Express offers great returns if you know how to use the credits. I realized that even though I have videos showing 8% return on American Express Platinum, my personal experience is that I get about 4%, which is still good. I mean, I'm not going under on my Platinum, but the Venture X right now gives you 6%. In this, I'm not even counting the Hertz President Circle status. I'm not adding the Priority Pass. I'm not adding the unlimited Capital One lounge access. So it has the potential for that 6% to be 8, 9, hell, 10%. So for me, this 6% is a solid 6%. I believe that anyone can hit this. As long as you travel once or twice a year, I believe that 6% is the very minimum that you would get with the Venture X. Which makes this credit card the absolute best credit card that you could get as a standalone credit card. Of course, we have to take into consideration that there's ecosystems out there like Chase and American Express that not only have better travel partners, they have better lounge access like the American Express, and have better supporting credit cards. You can have a minimum of 5x in all categories. But it's funny how this can offer that 6% as a standalone credit card. Some might argue that if you have this, you can beat all the ecosystems combined. I mean, and I wouldn't say no to that. It's very interesting to me how Capital One has come so far. And again, I said this in previous videos, I live in the Washington, D.C. metro area, and Capital One is based here. And since I'm an architect, I'm getting job notifications on my email, on my LinkedIn. And I see that Capital One is hiring like crazy, creating design teams to open lounges and cafes. And that gives me a lot of hope about the future. In all honesty, even now, I would say that Capital One is among the 3 best travel credit cards. At least it matches at least the Chase Sapphire Preferred and the Platinum, in my opinion. But I think that in the near future, Capital One, if they continue with the same tempo, they will be number 1, undisputed number 1. And this is great for consumers. The last thing I would like to say about this video is that many of us, in this channel too, seem to have connection with specific credit cards based on emotion. And in my opinion, this is not an emotional game. It should be a brains game. And if numbers talk and facts talk, emotion should go away. Like don't even think about, I like my fancy metal fat credit card. The Venture X is also metal, but that's the least of my worries. My worry is that this is a 6% credit card, and I love that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Are you gonna apply for the Venture X? Personally, I don't think I'm applying anytime soon. I opened way too many credit cards, and I know that Capital One is hating that. So I'm not even gonna try. I'm gonna get a hard pull, and I'm not crazy about that option right now. So I'm just gonna stay away for now. But honestly, I think I'm gonna get one for my wife. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one. Ciao.